Hello, I am making in this video the beginnings of a very large water fountain that's going to stand about a meter, and I'll be eventually, once it's all built, my plan at this stage is to divide it into two so it can fit into my kiln in two parts. So I thought I would just share how I do my coiling, because this is going to be mainly coiled, and I've done the first 3 or 4 layers that you can just see in the corner there, and then I thought I'd just do a little video of rolling out coils. So I just divide the clay up, squish it with in between my hands, and then just roll it through. And then I'm throwing it down and flattening it with the heel of my hand, just so I've got a bit more height. Otherwise I'll be here for weeks and weeks doing coils. So I have to make coils pretty high. And I'm just joining them on really well to the coil before. And if I've got a little join like that, I make sure I go really well over or above the join when I'm adding the next coil on. So this clay is pretty gritty. It's Australian clay called Feeney's Raku clay. So it's great for hand building. As you can see, it holds its form really well. And just adding these bits on. So this is about half a bag of clay that you're looking at here already. So once I get up in my height of my coil, up to about a bit small, probably about 3/4 the length of my hand, then I do my joining. So I use a tool usually like this spatula sort of one, and I'm just smoothing over, joining my squished up coils together. I'm collecting little bits of extra clay that comes off that stays on the spatula, and just adding it into little holes that I might notice as I'm going. So that's what I'm pinching in there, and just supporting the inside or the outside wall. I tend to like doing the inside first, and then I join the outside up, and then I come through after with a little tool to smooth it out and join it up even better. So this is quite a large piece, as you can see. It's in this picture it's about 50 odd centimeters by about 40, and after I actually record this video I chop a bit off the length because I notice it's a little bit too long, so I just take a bit out and rejoin, so it ends up being around 45 centimeters, kind of roundish. And then I'll build up from there. So my bottom coil is a little thicker than the ones that I'm adding to the top, because I want it to have a nice thick and stable and dense sort of base. So if you were to cut this down, the cross section down, it would just be a little bit wider at the base. So just joining now the coils here on the outside. I've done all of the ones on the inside, so just supporting the inside with my hand. I'm going in quite firmly, like I'm taking up and moving quite a lot of clay here. Okay, so then I've got my serrated tool, and just going over now with the serrated tool and just breaking up that surface. This is really good for evening out the clay and for helping create a smooth exterior and interior for that matter. I'm also collecting when the clay builds up on the end of the tool, also putting that into any little holes that I might notice. So there's that kidney tool, the serrated one, and just now working on the outside, but I'm a bit cack-handed in this particular shot, so I'll turn it around and do the other side, which works better for me. So just working my way all around, and really for the most part going up like against the line of the coils. So I will go across at times or diagonal, but in general I'm going from bottom to top so that I can help just continue to break up that that connection where the coil joins the coil before or the coil underneath. So now I'm going over with my smooth, it's a rubber kidney, and just supporting the wall and smoothing it out. You wouldn't even know that was coils. So I've done the inside first and now just working on the outside, and that's that. And we'll see how it turns out. I've got more building to do for the next few days or weeks.